All right, we're back, folks. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. We are ready for a beautiful day here in North Georgia, 8:55 in the morning. Let's tell people how to get in touch with the show. Right there you go, Chief at FetYourNews.com, 706-889-9700. That's a 24/7 phone number. You could text me. You could say, I could go and I could pull this phone up and I could have a text and it could say, I don't agree with a damn thing you're saying. And I would say back, thank you very much. You want to come on the show and disagree over the airwaves, I'll be glad to. But there's the phone number 24/7 right there on the screen, all the social media ways to follow us. And all right, Josh, now we joke around here a little bit. Josh will do something and he'll do something, and then he'll say, well, that'll at least get me another day, right? I got another day coming now. That should buy me another day, right? So earlier I asked Josh, if you just tuned in, I asked Josh to do something for me, and I think I've got a little checklist, so Josh, I checked off 3 days for this one. I mean, this was a winner, okay? Winner, chicken dinner, I checked off. Josh, show us so we can have this. And can you do it full screen really quick? Now, don't scare the folks. Or do you want to put it in a box? What do you have it set up for? Yeah, let's go full screen just for a minute. But from here on out, when I ask for it, let's get it back to the box. All right, ready? Brace yourself, folks. Here you go. A buffoon alert. There it is. There it is. Caution, buffoon alert. There he goes. All right, get that off the screen. Now put that back in the box whenever you can. I asked Josh, he's going to have that ready at all times because right now that buffoon is running 40%, and the Democrat, that's Jerry Lewis's little brother there, Joseph Biden from Scranton, Pennsylvania. Really? All right, so buffoon alert. You got that ready? Sure. Now let me see what it looks like in a box before I move on. There it is. So all I got to do, when we're doing the Joe Biden update, we open with buffoon alert, caution, and there he is. There is, and this is what he looked like when he finds something out. Like, you mean Margaret Thatcher's dead? Wow. You mean I can't rub your shoulders and get all touchy-feely? Wow. You mean under 12 is bad? Wow. I'm sorry, folks. All right, get him off the screen. So let's get back. Like I said, at 10 o'clock this morning, the governor put the Governor Brian Kemp back up. Okay? Back up there. Now, why? Hang on a minute. Now I gotta put my show card up. Okay? Put my show card, just a minute, 10 seconds. All right, tomorrow I'm going to highlight some things because I told you, would I have thought for 1 minute, that abortion would be the top? Now the media is going to try to run health care for the Democrats, okay? The media is going to try to run health care. They do not know how to run against the economy right now. They're trying to figure it out, the Democrats. How do you run against the economy? Now, they floated out the last couple days because they're dumb as hell, all right? They floated out the last couple days that the economy belongs to Barack Obama, all right? Now, the only economy that I will tell you belongs to a former president, all right, was George H. Walker Bush, the economy was turning in the right direction when Bill Clinton took over. I understand. I'm not going to try to make an argument for a Bush. I'm just going to say the study is the facts of where the economy was turning when Bill Clinton became president of the United States. Back to, they will try to tell you health care. They've tried to tell you Obama. They're floating that out. He's responsible for the economy. It's not working. People are not believing that. Abortion, they are afraid. Now, the media will start telling you this is an issue that Republicans don't want to touch. It's a lie. Here is where Republicans, you have to tell your Republican lawmakers in these moderate Republican areas that the voters do not support the brutality and murder that Democrats offer up. Period. Now, can you do me a favor, Josh, while I'm talking? Get me a picture. I didn't expect to talk about this guy, but get me a picture of Ralph Northam, the governor of Virginia. Okay? Give me a picture. Huh? All right. So, while Josh is doing that, when you tell me, I'll put it away. I promise I won't belabor it, okay? This is called Scalia's Court. Sorry about hitting the mic there out there, the noise. Scalia's Court, okay? And you're going to tell me I don't need to know this, okay? But page 91 starts abortion. I got 5 bookmarks in here. And 91 starts abortion, and I thought there was a side note. Webster versus productive health, okay? And it's 91, it's abortion, and I want to find something that I think is in here. Just let me know when you have that picture. But, okay, here's a quote. And it's on page 99 from Antonin Scalia. It thus appears that the mention of constitutionalized abortion law, okay? Now remember, it thus appears, wait a minute, that the mention of constitutionalized abortion law constructed overnight in Roe v. Wade. Now, abortion was constructed overnight. Boom. All right? And he uses the reference of construction. He uses the reference that it's a mention of constitutional abortion law, Roe v. Wade, must be disassembled door jamb by door jamb and never entirely brought down, no matter how wrong it might be. Okay? So that is Antonin Scalia's door jam by door jam. Now, what will happen is, one, the heartbeat bill will do one of two things. I don't know if you can see that there. It'll do one of two things. It will, one, cause the Supreme Court to open back up Roe v. Wade, or be upheld as it is. So Antonin Scalia is not seeing the court, former Supreme Court Justice Scalia is not seeing the court doing a Roe v. Wade overturn. He's not seeing that as a definite overturn. But he said it has to be brought down door jam by door jam. Now, you may be out there saying you want it to go back to the states, okay? You want the states to be able to determine their abortion law. Georgia wants to determine their abortion law. Mississippi wants to, the states' rights now. Okay? So you think about it. All right? Ohio wants to say, hey, we want to have our law. Kentucky, Iowa, North Dakota, Georgia, Mississippi, right? That may be one way to look at it. Will these be upheld in the Supreme Court? So how close will we get to overturning Roe v. Wade? Now, the last thing I want to say, and I will move on from this subject. Yes, abortion will work as an issue in the presidential campaign for any Republican that thinks it will not. You're wrong, okay? You are wrong. Now put up the governor of Virginia, all right? That's Ralph Northam, governor of Virginia. When he's not discussing a bill that they were trying to put through in the state of Virginia, see, they're afraid right now that they could lose Virginia. Remember, Virginia is not really a purple state any longer. Virginia's blue, right? And Republicans think they're going to take back Virginia. They think they're going to win the presidential. They think they may win a Senate race. They think they may win some more representative races there, Republican rep races, okay? And they think they may get a stronger position in the House and Senate for the Commonwealth of Virginia. Why? Because this guy's on recording, all right? This guy's on recording of saying, we deliver the baby, okay? We keep the baby comfortable. We have a discussion with the mother, and the physician have a discussion, the mother and the physician, and at that time make a determination whether to proceed with killing the baby. Now, remember, I've told you many times, and I say this because we're only 50 minutes away from Georgia becoming part of this in a national way. You're going to see this nationally today. You're going to see it on Fox News. You're going to see it on MSNBC. Okay, you're going to hear about how evil it is from Stacey Abrams. Okay, you're going to hear all these Democrats come out and give their reasoning why it's okay to kill a baby, not a fetus, not a blob, a baby in the third term, okay? Third term of a pregnancy. They're going to come out and tell you why it's the mother's choice to dismantle by body part by body part. They're going to tell you how it's the mother's choice to force an actual delivery so they can mutilate, and I'm sorry to put it like this baby. And America is disgusted with it. And you and I out there, if you're pro-life and I'm pro-life, we have protested for years, begged our elected officials for years, and we've done everything to ask them to protect the baby in the womb. And what this man said alone, now what he said alone, but don't think he's alone in his thinking, okay? Who is the, Google this, who is the representative of Louisiana, Josh, that said just recently, you know, you might as well kill him now because we're going to kill him later. Look that up, representative that said, might as well kill him now because we're going to kill him later, put abortion in there. Tell me who you come up with, okay? He is far from the only one that has said this, folks, or feels this way. So for you and I out there that have always been concerned about protecting the child in the womb, we now have to add, after delivery, we now have to add, what if all testing, okay? And this is very serious. What if all medical testing does not show the disease or disability or something, long-term illness with a child until 6 weeks. What do you have? John Rogers, where's he from? Montgomery, Alabama? And do you have a quote of what he said?
Some kids are unwanted, so you kill them now or you kill them later. You bring them in the world unwanted, unloved, you send them to the electric chair. So you kill them now or you kill them later.
So, did the audience hear you say that?
Yep.
Okay. I'm telling you, folks. So what if 6 months later, this child that was born has something, you determine a lifelong illness or a lifelong disability, a disease, something. Where is the kill them now or kill them later? Where is the line? Are these states going to put new abortion laws in that say, like Georgia says, heartbeat 6 weeks? Are they going to put a 6 weeks after delivery? What will be next? And what you've always heard, and let me say this to my 70-plus friends. We always talked about death panels. You remember when I say we were made fun of because we brought up death panels. They laughed at us when Obamacare had death panels. Who are going to be the death panels when these children are born and unwanted and we kill them? What death panel will that be? And if you're using up to your carbon footprint, do you know the easiest way? Now, you think this is crazy as hell, all right? But since I'm getting crazy as hell on you, all right? These people that want this Green New Deal, folks, they are messed up. They're batshit crazy. I'm sorry, man. They are nuts. And you know what? They must eliminate carbon footprint. And we are living now too long. Oh, yeah, there's a whole group that has said, we're living too long. You realize there's a group out there, believe it or not, that think there's an age where you have had enough time to enjoy life, and if we eliminate after that age, your footprint will reduce, the carbon footprint will reduce 1/10 of 1/10 of 1/10 of 1/10 of a percent, but it'll be something. Abortion will be on the ballot this year with the candidates. It will be an issue. When you go to cast your vote, it will be an issue this year. I want to say once and for all, thank you, Georgia. Each and every lawmaker that cast a vote, each and every lawmaker that brought it to the floor, and the Governor Brian Kemp for signing it here in 45 minutes in Georgia. And I want to thank you for playing a role in history, because this will be a day that we will remember in the Supreme Court here soon, based on the Georgia heartbeat bill, okay? And it will be on the ballot, and the American people are not, people that are okay with abortion, I don't know how any other way to put it, or approve abortion, or say, hey, that's your right to choose, they are not okay with the mutilation. They are concerned with people like Ralph Northam. And they're not okay with that. All right? I'm your host, BKP. We'll take a break, and then we'll get back, and we will talk about William Barr going to jail. He may be a cellmate here soon with Michael Cohen. Put him in jail. He'll talk. We'll be back right after this.